So today we're going to do a video.
Yeah, Naya.
So today we're going to talk about the differences in parenting in Africa and America. So make sure you stay tuned.
And Naya's calling you.
What you sing as giving them the type of time.
Jump down already.
What's going on, world? Welcome back to T3 and Me. It's your man Timfordjr here. And I have my beautiful daughter, baby Naya, with us today. Say hey, Naya. And I also have my beautiful wife, Mrs. Siobhan Ford. Welcome, Mrs. Siobhan.
Shalom, family. Salama.
Yes. Shalom, salama, karibu. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, you all. We appreciate you tuning in today. We appreciate you for staying with us on this journey. If you've been here the entire way, we appreciate and grateful for the new subscribers that we've received. Say hi, y'all. Yeah. We almost had 30,000 subscribers, you guys. We've been at 29,000 and we're working our way up. So we appreciate all the new love and the support.
And the old love.
Yeah, and the old love. Thank y'all. Yes. You know, we don't take it lightly that y'all giving us you all's attention. And you all find our content valuable. So thank you all. We appreciate it. So yes, welcome back again, you all. Like we said, today we're going to be talking about the differences in parenting over here on the continent of Africa, specifically Tanzania, because, you know, we have to be direct. And we can't talk about the entire continent, you know. But yeah, specifically Tanzania as opposed to, you know, what we've experienced in parenting in America.
So there's a lot of differences in how parenting is done in Africa versus how it's done in America. There's some similarities too, but we're gonna talk about it today because we get a lot of questions. There's a lot of single parents who are coming, and a lot of couples.
Yeah.
A lot of children have also been making the repatriation journey from America to Africa, and it's not really talked about as much because obviously children don't have YouTube channels like that. So you know, you really just hear like the you gonna eat your orange? Oh, you want to breastfeed?
Of course she wants to breastfeed. Naya. You on camera?
Did you bring up basketball?
Calm down. Wow.
Yeah. So you know, children, they don't really have YouTube channels like that. There's some here and there, but there's not a lot of, you don't really get like the perspective as far as that goes. So we're going to talk about it a little bit today. So I guess we can just run down the list.
She has a list.
I do.
We have a list.
I always come prepared.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hey, look, practice. What is it called? What is the saying? Proper preparation
Prevents poor performance.
Yes, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I learned that from this guy.
Yeah.
So, so let's talk about the baby food. So, you know how in America, like, there's a wide variety of different baby foods. You have, like, you never experienced that, though. They have, like, the jar containers. They have the can. They have crackers. They have anything, like the mashed potatoes, dinner, mango puree, avocado, whatever you want, you can get. Yes. But in Africa, they don't have any baby food. The only baby food they have, well, in Tanzania at least, they only have oatmeal.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you
formula too, right? They have some formula.
Formula, but I don't never see it at the grocery store. I think you have to get it like from a doctor.
I seen them at pharmacies and like special shops. Some baby shops have formula.
You have to go to a special store to get formula here. The norm here is to breastfeed. So like you'll regularly see women like just breastfeeding in public, like, you know, on the bus, outside. They can be talking to you and just whip their breasts out and just start feeding the baby. It's normal here. It's not like in America where it's like a taboo to feed your child. How they want you to feed your child in the bathroom, which is disgusting, by the way. Like, who want to feed their child? You smelling all type of smells in there, like.
Yeah, and then one thing with the puree that we've been doing lately is we've been making our own puree. And the puree actually in America, when we got here, we realized that they said it was organic. They was telling us that it was organic, but it was just as bad as all the other things.
Yeah, they found like there was a big lawsuit where they were finding like all sorts of things in the baby food.
Yeah, even those little packages. We used to feed T3 the packages when we were there. Like they were like
the organic.
Yeah,
like,
they were organic.
Apple, mango puree and stuff like that.
All of those came back to having added chemicals and things in it, so they weren't as pure as we thought they were. So you know, here you can actually mash things down to the point where it's pureed actually for the children to enjoy it. Like right now, she's even eating an orange. Yeah.
They give them a lot of like whole foods for snacks. Like they'll give them like a mango or a banana or an orange, or they'll make them. It's something called uji, which is basically like a porridge. And so it can be made from like fruits and grains. Like you can make it with like green banana, plantain. You can make it with amaranth, quinoa, rice. Millet, sorghum. You can make it however you want, and actually it's kind of good that they don't have baby food because it allows you to control what you're putting in your child's mouth, and you can make it like really healthy. Like for example, when I make her food, I put all types of herbs in there. She doesn't even know. Like I put cinnamon, baobab powder, moringa. This girl done had it all. Like she's only been sick one time out of her whole life, and that was because somebody directly coughed into her face.
Yeah, the only reason.
Yeah, so it was inevitable she was gonna have to fight that one, but she didn't even really never get like sick. She just had like a cough.
Yeah.
But she's getting over now. But yeah, it's kind of a good thing that they don't have the baby food, you know.
Yeah, because baby food is not it's really an alternative. You know, the best baby food is mother's milk always anyway. So you know, if the baby can get that, and you just get some vegetables or some fruit and mash it down to a point where they can take it without teeth, that's the best baby food in the world right there. So yeah, anything that's prepackaged anyway, is something that we shouldn't be feeding to ourselves or our children.
Like her now. She's tearing up this orange.
It's good. Can I have some? Can I have some?
She finna share.
Can I have a kiss? No? Why? Why not? Huh? Asante.
So yeah, little baby food. So if you're coming over here and you're expectant mother, or if you have small children, just come with like tools for you to be able to make your own baby food, whether you have like a blender or you can just use a regular masher. That's what I use because I don't have any electronic devices anymore. I have a blender, but I don't really use it like that.
Yeah. And I use the spoon.
Yeah.
I don't even use the masher.
Some elbow grease.
Yep, get the spoon, put some water or milk in there, and we good.
Yeah, water, milk. You can use honey. You can use whatever, breast milk, nut milk, whatever. Just add some liquid to it and mash it up. Good to go. Yeah. So the next one is birth. She knows a little bit more about that one. Nah, you was there too.
Yeah, I was there.
You seen it all.
Birth in which aspect?
So the aspect I'm talking about is how the women have their children over here as a whole. So like, you know, in America, the majority of women have their baby with medication. Like whether it's a C-section or whether it's a vaginal birth, they usually have an epidural or some sort of anesthesia. But here, it's almost like really like a very, very, very small percentage of people who have epidurals. It's expected for women to have birth naturally. It's kind of like their rite of passage. Like they're expected to endure it and like just get through it. And that's one thing. And number two, it's too expensive. Like an epidural over here is like anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 USD, which is that's way outside of most of the local population's budget. Yeah. Like they could never afford that. So it's pretty much like impossible for them to even get an epidural if they wanted to. So natural birth is like the majority of women have their births naturally, and it's a normal thing. It's not like,
That's what she's been fighting, trying to grab the whole time.
well, it's a normal thing. It's not taboo, and
Yeah, she actually she tried to go to the, when we were at the hospital, she tried to ask for an epidural. They looked at her like she was crazy. Like, no, you're not. Even when we were in the prenatal visits, they were like, you're not going to get an epidural. We're not going to allow you to. We're going to make sure that you take your herbs and make sure that everything is ready for you to have that baby naturally.
Yeah.
So
Because my plan was to have her naturally, but I was just saying, just in case. You
Yeah.
never know. Like, you might be in the thick of it. Like, nah, bro, don't give me that.
Yep. But then, here's the thing. She got into the thick of it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, and we got to the hospital, and she attempted to try and ask for the epidural, but she was like, "No, she couldn't give it to her because she was too far dilated."
Yeah.
So yeah, if it would have been to the point, I'm sure they probably would have given it to her. But the fact that she was too far dilated, she had to go ahead and endure and do it without the epidural, and she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I was just talking though, like, I don't know what I would have done had to actually been like, yeah, you can have one, because I really didn't want to have an epidural because I had one with T3, and that wasn't my plan, and I only had the epidural because I was pressured. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with the whole medical industry in America, like it was crazy. But when I had the epidural with T3, I did not like it at all. Like the way it makes you feel like you're paralyzed, like you can't move. Like my heart rate was going up. Like I just felt like it was kind of like a scary feeling. Like it's like you don't feel like you're in control of yourself because you can't feel anything.
Yeah.
So, and it's like from your waist down, like
The most important place you need to feel in that time.
So I really didn't want to have an epidural anyway. But so it was good that they don't really advocate for that here. They really she's like, no, you're fine. Like once you get to the end, like that's the worst part of it. And she's like, then it's over. I'm like, she was right too. Like, So yeah.
It was like a split second, but it was over. That part.
The next point is the electronics.
I mean, far as
Like, you know how like in America, like a lot of the children, like they're like glued to their tablet. Or their iPad. All of them have like their own device that they like carry around with them all day.
Yeah, here the electronics here, they aren't really that big of a problem, I would say. Of course, there are some people here that's, bitten the bug and, have been doing that and giving their children different devices. But here, that's not really a big thing. And children are really outside, like, playing. It's a lot of playing children out here and just everywhere in the way doing their thing, being children. Like, we were sort of taken back. Children are actually out playing. They're actually out using their imagination. They're actually outside, like, kicking the football. Some of them are playing basketball. They're actually out doing things.
Making toys out of inanimate
Man,
objects. Anything they make it to a toy.
Anything. T3 comes outside and brings something new in every day. Like, Daddy, look at this.
Yeah.
Like,
Their
Daddy.
imagination. They really get to explore their imagination. And, being outdoors is much healthier for children anyway. Like a lot of the children who are indoors in America, a lot of them wind up having a lot of autoimmune diseases and allergies just from being in the house and breathing in indoor air all day and not getting like any air circulation. It's just mostly like the air conditioner or the heater that's on. They're not getting any fresh air into their bodies. So they're getting a lot of the environmental allergens. So I'm not going to go into all that. They're really not like on their electronics like that. Yeah. They really emphasize school here. They emphasize like being scholarly. Like it's seen like how like it's nowadays in America, like it's kind of seen as cute to be like a rebel. Like, oh, I don't do that. Like I don't go to school. Like I cut school. Like I do. Like it's kind of like glorified to be a rebel and to not listen to your parents and to like call the cops on your parents for disciplining you. They could not do that here. Like they would, everybody in the whole neighborhood would sit down and talk to them or whip them. Like they still get whippings in school. I regularly see African parents spanking their children. You never really see them yelling though. That's another thing. Like you never see them yelling or cursing their children out, calling them a B or all the crazy stuff. Like really cursing their children out. I never see that. I always see them like talking to them like in a stern voice, like, what did I tell you? I'm very disappointed. Like they talk to them, or they do whip them sometimes too. But you don't see like them, and you don't never see the children cursing out the parents. Oh man, No, that's a
They'll be
no-no.
finished.
That's a no-no. Like, you
Yeah.
would never see that here. Or them calling the cops on their parents. Man, if the cops got called on somebody's parents here, when the cops got here, they would be participating in the discipline and following up the
Man,
next day to make sure they were still in trouble.
right. You
But
still on
yeah.
punishment, right?
Yeah, respect is a big thing here. Like, they expect you to be respectful, and they expect you to be scholarly and go to school and do something meaningful with your life.
Yeah.
It's
the
seen as
standard.
it's seen as a good thing to be that way. And if you are not that way, you'll be ostracized, or like
Yeah.
people will look down upon you within the community.
Yeah. Yeah, like like she was saying, in our community, it's like cool. It's sort of cool to be the class clown.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to be the one that's being disruptive and being the one that's causing problems. But here, it's actually cool to be in line
Yeah.
and cool to be in order. Like everybody, once you're out of order, they're like, wow, hold on. It's like they're so used to order and structure that anything out of order, like they don't even operate out of order within, like, with each other. Like if somebody needs to speak to me, speak to my wife, they will come to me first to try and get to her. Like some
They call
men.
me Shemegi, which means my brother's wife.
Yeah.
That's my name. Anybody who's a wife, they will call you Shemegi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a certain different level of respect here that's like inbred into the society. Once they know that you're married and you're covered and like you're a part of a family, then you sort of everything falls in line with whoever is the head of the family. And like we got to go to the head of the family first. That's how we're going to get this taken care of. So yeah, it's
Parents
totally
are very
different.
respected.
Yeah.
Opposed to America, where they try to strip your rights away, forcing children to get jabbed in the school.
Yeah.
And, you can't discipline your children because they're going to call the cops on you, get your children taken away from you. Just all sorts of craziness. Like,
Yeah.
no, you don't. The state is not involved in the children's lives like that. They don't have
Yeah.
any rights to take your children away, to mandate anything like that. Like,
Yeah.
you have sovereignty over your children, as you should.
And also with the electronics too, I want to reiterate that there has to be a balance. If there's a parent or parents that's out there that they have their children on electronics and there isn't.
It ain't much good stuff to watch.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not even just good things to watch, like playing the games and stuff. It could be used as a way to generate wealth and revenue for your family. If you put it to the child in a position to where they're able to use it to generate something for the family and have a balance to where the child is outside as well and not just on the electronics. You guys have a balance and you're able to teach the child and still be in their lives, but use the technology and the electronic as a way to
as a
stream
tool,
revenue. Yeah.
using it as a tool.
Tool, yeah.
Productivity, yeah.
If a child is watching it, give them something educational to watch. Find different, content about things that's teaching them how to count, teaching them how to use their imagination.
How to farm,
Yeah.
garden.
Yeah, have to be strategic content, not just cartoons and things like that.
Foolishness of things chasing each other and running into walls. Like,
Yeah, yep.
Just be intentional with. Hey, what's up? Just be intentional with what you let them watch.
Yeah.
What you let them consume. Children do what they see, not
Yeah.
necessarily what they hear. So
Yeah.
a lot of the things that they watch are very influential upon them. So just keep that in mind. So it's actually a good thing that a lot of the African children aren't privy to a lot of the electronics and all the devices that we have in the West. Kind of keeps their innocence.
It's good, ain't it?
So the next one is taking their children to work. So, in America, it's kind of like you almost kind of have to act like you don't have children. Like if you're on a call, like a consultation or like a business call, a Zoom call, like it's expected for you to like keep your children away, like don't let them show up. Like if you hear them in the background, it's seen as like unprofessional, but it's like everybody has children. Like I don't understand, like as long as they're not like being too disruptive and like jumping into the phone and like purposely doing stuff. Like if you hear them in the background playing, minding their business, like to me that doesn't bother me. But I know for some people they can view that as being unprofessional. So I don't do that. I know like if I'm on a consultation or something, I know that I have to make sure my children are away, like they can't be heard or seen. But in Africa, they bring their children to work with them all the time. Like especially like if they're at like the shops and like the stores and stuff, their children will be right there. They have their whole setup. Like they have their charcoal pit where they cook their food, you know, their lunch for the day. The children's there. The children has their mat in the back.
Man.
They be back there sleeping.
Mosquito net if you
Yeah,
get
the
too late.
mosquito net and everything. Like
Yeah.
like their children are a part of their lives, and it's like children aren't ostracized. Children are loved and embraced
Yeah,
because that's
wherever.
natural. Like why is that? You know, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
They don't like children in the West.
No, they like them for other reasons.
Yeah, they like them for nefarious reasons. They don't really like children like that.
Yeah, yeah. Here it's definitely a different vibe when you see your children. A lot of children be at work, and even on the at the what you used to at the charcoal place. I'm thinking about like the different stores or with Dukanis.
Yeah, the shops.
Yeah, the shops and things. Like there's always a little Toto, a little child there that's with their mother all day, every day. And they're being just a little Tanzanian woman learning everything. And then here, even in the professional space, like if you go to restaurants here, they have like playgrounds.
And nannies
Yeah.
back there, like you can pay them
Yeah.
like $2 and they'll watch your child while you
your
you know,
meeting.
have your meeting, having lunch. Like the children are incorporated into the society. So like you said, if you go to the restaurant, it's a playground where they can play so they're not in your way. Or there's a place where the Dada will watch them. Yeah, the Dada will watch the children for just a few dollars.
Yeah. So it's like it's pretty cool here too because you know in America they used to really look at me sideways a lot when I used to have T3 with me and try and handle things. Like when we used to be at the farmers market, people used to be confused at why I would have T3. I used to have T3 in the carrier like I carry Naya on my chest when I used to talk to people. And
A new one.
and some people couldn't understand it, you know, didn't even respect it. But some people did as well. But
Yeah,
here,
a lot of people respected it.
Yeah.
It was like a new narrative. Like, you know what? He's right. He's onto something. Why can't I bring my children up here?
yeah.
Then next thing you know, all the people at the farmers market was letting their children come up there with them to work.
That's true. I didn't even think about it. You're right. Wifey be noticing, y'all.
Also, on that point of children being responsible, you'll regularly see elementary school age children herding cows,
Man.
goats, sheep, chicken. Like, you'll just see them on the side of the road, like a little boy with a little shepherd's outfit
Man,
on. Like,
about T3 age.
yeah, like
3 or 4.
T3 age or you know, like 4. I would say probably like anywhere from like as young as like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and up.
Yeah.
You'll see them like working, like with
cows.
their staffs. Yeah, like, and the animals are listening to them, following them. Like, they teach them young, like how to
Yeah.
be a productive member of society and to really like have life skills
Yeah.
that they can use.
Yeah. I saw somebody that was European. There was a post of someone who, there was a little boy, a little shepherd boy like my wife just described. He was probably like, maybe like 5 or 6 years old. And the European, she posted it and she was like, what did she say? Oh, this is so sad that he has to work at this early age. I feel so sorry for him. Like, oh my God. But me being here, I'm thinking like, man, he's already knowing how to work 10 cows already.
And he enjoys it.
Since we're here, got to show y'all some of the products real quick.
This I'm not your body baby. I'm not your body.
Yeah, natural product.
Not your body.
Yeah.
Not your body. Something baby.
Yeah. Say,
Baby.
yeah. Come closer. Come.
Baby.
Busy beachy.
Baby. Karibu.
Cheese. Say, hey y'all, I'm here.
Hey, I'm here.
Did you miss me?
You miss me?
Say, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to my channel.
Yeah, Karibu.
Karibu. Come to the house.
Yeah, no, don't come to the house. Say, come to the motherland.
Come to the burger.
Yeah. As y'all see T3 back in the picture, we had a parenting moment that we had to take care of. Naya decided to use her teeth and get a piece of the orange. Yeah. So we had to get that out her throat. But it's okay. We made it.
You
Yeah.
say, can I have it, please?
Can I have it, please?
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. But yes, it seemed like, they actually enjoy doing it. Like they have a sense of responsibility. They're in a place where they're able to, help the family. Because believe it or not, they're ingrained. They know that at some point they will have the opportunity and the duty of helping the family. Like a lot of young men,
No.
that's
Okay.
on the, that's a part of their life's mission to make sure that their family is taken care of. Like my dad and mother would depend on me one day. So they going into their life decisions, making sure that they keep their family, at the forefront of their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the last one is baby worry.
Baby.
Yeah, say baby worry.
Baby apple.
That's not what I said. The sky. You got something you want to say?
Man, what you want to say?
Why you just standing there? What you got to say? Tell him. Tell him.
How you liking it in Africa?
Africa?
Yeah, how you like it?
Africa?
Mhm.
Africa.
You really like Africa? Yeah. Why?
We like Africa?
I like Africa. It's cool for me. Yeah. What about for you? Why you like it? Why you like Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna go.
You
with
like Tanzania?
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Tanzania.
Yeah. Tanzania.
Yeah.
All right, come sit down. Let mommy and daddy finish the video, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the last thing is baby wearing. So, man, they really don't. You rarely
Hey, you have to be quiet. We working.
come sit down.
You had your moment. You gotta wait. You have to wait. Okay. Wait till mommy stop talking. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, I know you want to talk and be in the video, but now mommy talking. You have to wait your turn. Okay. Wait for mommy to finish, then daddy will talk, and then you will talk. Okay. You have to be patient. Okay. Let mommy talk. You have to be quiet. Okay. Be quiet while mommy talk. Okay.
So you'll rarely see women like pushing strollers with babies or the baby carriers that we have that we put in the cars, the car seats. Like they have it here. Don't get me wrong. There's some people that do wear it, but for the most part, like especially like if you go outside of the city to like the villages, like if you go outside with a stroller, you're immediately be known. Like the babies, they wear their babies here, so they like have the babies on them, on their back or on their front, wrapped up with a piece of Katenge cloth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then here, there's a lot of men actually hold and be with their babies too. And I know it's the thing. It's new. It's being brought back to the forefront in America. Just being honest, it's not something that's been practiced often in our community as of late. But now, our people are going back to it. Our people are learning the benefits of being in their children's lives. So it's a lot of that going on in America now. But here, like men are really like involved. Men really still are the heads of their families. Men actually like are assuming their role and really like walking in that authority as the head of their family. So that's something that's here in the culture.
yeah. And I guess a good thing with baby wearing is you cut down a lot of the fussiness, a lot of the crying, a lot of the, you feel like you can't get anything done because as soon as you put the baby down, they start crying. They could be sound asleep. The minute they head hit the sheet or the bed, like they jump up.
Man.
But I guess they wasn't really made to be put down. Like they're made to. I mean, they've been in your belly for 9 months. So, of course, like if you put them somewhere away from you or away from like a warm body, they'll feel it immediately. So they wear their babies. They take them everywhere, like to the market, to work, wherever, like doing household chores, whatever they're doing. The baby is on their back or on their front.
And the community helps with the baby too. Like if they see a mother by herself and know that she needs some help, they'll surely help her out.
Somebody will come and take their baby so fast.
Yeah, right. Gladly play with the baby. Say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yes.
It's all dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
It's getting dark. Yep.
Yeah, look, the dark there.
Mm-hmm.
Dark.
The moon. You talking about the moon?
She put the moon.
Yeah, that's the moon.
Wow.
This cloud.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Good job.
So, I guess that was it. You got anything else?
No, I guess T3 wanted to say something. He waited for his moment. You was being patient. So you did a good job. What you wanna say to the people? What you wanna say to the people?
Pretty people.
Yeah. What you wanna say?
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
I will.
Mhm. That's it? Okay. Oh, it's getting dark, so we need to wrap it up. Okay.
Out the rain.
Okay.
Dark.
Okay, sour.
Dark in the rain.
Uh-huh.
Dark in the rain.
Dark in the rain. It might not rain. It just might get dark.
Dark in the rain.
Yeah.
Dark in the dark. Dark in the rain.
Mhm.
And then what anyway?
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. All right. So let's hurry up and get finished then, so we won't get caught in the rain
Or in the dark?
or the dark.
The dark the rain.
Okay.
Dark out the rain.
Okay. All right. So let's
So-
tell them, say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe.
Thank you for watching. I want the
Uh-huh.
but that.
But die.
No.
Yeah, like I was saying, like my son just said, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you also looking for an herbal wellness course, my wife has started her course. I'm actually one of the students in the course as well. So we're on the journey of learning how to make herbal products and start your own business. So if you're interested in learning those type of things, reach out. The link is in the description box for you to sign up and join the
It's
course.
over. You can't join now.
You can't join now.
No, you have to wait until the next one.
And you gotta wait until the next one. Well, yes.
Next year.
Yes. Next year?
Yes.
Wow.
Next year.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, next year we'll have another course coming out, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the content so we can give you guys the rundown on how the course went. So
Unless
yeah.
you want to do a self-paced, I guess you could sign up. Man.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, if you want to do self-paced, you can sign up. If you're looking for a consultation on how to come over to Africa, well, Tanzania specifically, you need to run down on some of your specific questions or something. We definitely help with that as well. The link will be in the description box. And if you're looking for advertisement space, we offer advertisement here on T3andMe for certain. Yeah. We offer advertisement here if you're interested in getting you a slide. We offer three different tiers if you're interested. So that link is in the description box as well. Anything else, Mrs. Ford?
Yeah, if you need a clinical herbal consultation, if you're dealing with some sort of ailment, whatever it is, eczema, fibroid,
Yeah.
whatever, anything
Anything.
that you need to heal from, or if you just want to learn some tips and tricks and some herbs that you can just take to just get healthier overall, you can book a consultation with me. I don't think the link for the consultation is in the description box, but
Now it is.
now it is. So yes, definitely do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mosquitoes done pulled up. Time to go.
So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for staying tuned to the end of the video. And if you're interested in coming here with children, parenting is different. So be prepared and be ready to do some things differently to put your family in a better place. So we thank y'all. Like I said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Y'all be safe. Shalom.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Naya.
Naya, say bye.
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 Repat Book is Africa's first social media platform steered towards repatriates, also known as returnees to the motherland, in every country of Africa, as well as diasporans in America, Canada, the UK, and all four corners of the earth who are considering making the journey to freedom. It is a space where we can chat, earn money simply by being active on the site, and all of the features we are already familiar with from Facebook and WhatsApp, without having to sell our information and minus the censorship. For all continental Africans, repats in Africa, and persons who wish to come to Africa, this is our place to build, learn, network, problem solve, unite, innovate, and educate ourselves for a smooth transition into our rightful positions as we break away from our captors. This is the place we all knew we needed. By consolidating our energy, we can force transformation. This is the drum. If you're interested in joining the community, click the link in the description. Karibu.